episode of Success with Bob Mweti Show, I'm gonna give you 5 more things that you need to know about H1B Visa. Alright, in this episode of Success with Bob Mweti Show, I'm gonna give you 5 more things that you need to know about H1B Visa. Alright, now the first thing that you need to know about H1B Visa is that you do not need to be in the US to have H1B visa filed for you by your sponsoring employer. Alright, you can be in your country and you can get the H1B visa and you can come here in the US. Or you can be here, you can be a student, graduate, and then after that get a H1B visa while you are here in the US. Alright? Now the second thing that you need to know about H1B visa is that you can hold multiple H1B visas, but you can only work for one employer at any given time. Okay, many companies out there can sponsor you for H1B visa, okay, but you can only work for one company at any given time. Okay, now the third thing that you need to know about H1B visa is that if you are fired by your employer, if you lose your job, your employer is required to give you the money for your air ticket to go back to your country. Okay, so that's the law. If you are fired, if you lose your job and you're on H1B visa, you are given the transport money for your transport to take you back to your country. Okay? Now the fourth thing that you need to know about H1B visa is that it takes about 6 months for you to get your H1B visa approved. Alright, now if you don't want to wait for that long, you can do expedited processing, which is usually called premium processing, and you can pay for it from your own pocket. Your employer is not supposed to pay for that. Okay, remember in my other episodes of Success with Bob Mweti Show, I've said that H1B visa is sponsored by an employer, not you. Okay, but the employer is not required to pay for premium processing. That one you can pay from your own pocket. Okay. Now, the fifth thing that you need to know about H1B visa is that you can actually start your own company here in the US and then sponsor yourself for H1B visa. Okay, but the thing is you have to have a board of directors who can fire you. Okay, now I don't know how that is done, but by law, yes, it's possible. You can have your own company, have directors who can fire you, and you can sponsor yourself for H1B visa through your own company. All right? Very, very possible. All right? You're watching Success with Bob Mweti Show, presented to you by Appstech America. Appstech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.appstechamerica.com. Appstech America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential within you. Now on to the question of the day. Someone asked me, hey Bob, can I work remotely on H1B visa? Now for that I say yes and no. Yes, because in this COVID era, I think the USCIS, they are allowing people to work remotely because of the circumstances that we are in. But normally you are supposed to work at the site, okay, where your client is located. Okay, now for example, even now, let's say for example you work somewhere in, let's say for example here in Tampa, Florida, that's where your client is located. Even if you are working remotely, you are supposed to be in Tampa, not like in any other city. Okay, you can work remotely, you don't have to go to the office, but you must be situated in the same locality where your client is. Okay, even though you are working remotely. Okay, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. You've been watching Success with Bob Mweti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.